Good afternoon, everyone. This is Linda. Welcome to my channel. And before I put some of these wonderful finds away, I wanted to share them with you. Now, these finds are from a local reuse it shop. I first learned about these through Tina at Crafty Bee, and she mentioned how she would purchase all kinds of different art supplies, craft supplies for her card making. And so I visited a local one and just wanted to share with you some of the things that I found. And it's all items that have been donated that are related to making things, whether you're making an artwork or whether you're making cards or a craft. It's a great resource. In the background, I have this fabric that I purchased there, and these, I believe, were all half a yard. And the prices were a little bit higher on the fabrics because they were all of very nice quality. This is buttercream and figs, but it would be what you would pay uh, a little bit less, or maybe half the price that you would pay at a fabric shop. So I thought that was a good deal. This little container here, I purchased a while back, but I thought it would, make a good picture. And I like to buy things that people have made by hand. And this one shows some crepe paper, which I thought is really cool, and then has a decal, and then some gold trim, and it's actually like a little spice jar, and it has the price on the back there. I'll show it to you right here. And so I thought that was pretty cool. So I like to have this on my desk. And this is just a really cool staple remover. I have that on my desk too. Okay, and so one of the things that I found, or a couple of things that I found, was this vintage glitter. And I've never found the large tubs before, so I was really excited, more for the graphics on the tub than the actual glitter, because I do use glitter in some of my projects. But I just love just the sparkle of this older glitter. It's just so gorgeous. Okay, so there's that. And then this is another one. And these are definitely vintage. This is 16-ounce size, and this is a red glitter. You can see that. And this was pretty full. So I was happy to find those two things. The next items I'm going to share with you are some of the fabrics that I purchased there. And I said, and as I mentioned, I have this really cute, perfect for fall polka dot soft orange color. So that's perfect for the fall season for different projects. This one I posted onto my Instagram with some other finds I had, and a little bit of something there. Okay, and again, very nice quality of fabric. I think this is a fat quarter. Yeah, this is more of a fat quarter, but really nice design. Kind of prim in design, so I really like that, and I like the color. And I spilled some of the glitter on there, and I thought, well, that'll make a nice effect, so I'll just leave it there for the video. Okay, and then there's this really cute polka dot one, and it's got multiple, it kind of reminds me of sprinkles on a chocolate cake. All the different colors on here. Okay, and again, these seem to be all cotton. And I think for these I paid $2 each. And I was happy. I was happy with these prints, and they had a lot more prints, but some of them were a little bit more fabric than what I needed, and so I decided to just get these. Okay, here's another one, and this is Neiman of Needle Love for Andover Fabrics. Okay, really nice print, very simple, but that can be used in multiple projects. Okay, so those are the fabrics. I also found some different types of trims, and I like to collect as many trims as possible. So we'll bring those forward. Okay. All right, I'll just set them aside over here. And so this is a crochet crochet thread, and it is by JB Coats, and it's, you know, it's got different colors of light and dark pink on there. So I'm curious to see what I can use these in. Sometimes I just purchase these things and collect them, and usually I display them in a little glass jar, and they look really pretty. And then I found some more rickrack, and I'm always needing, you know, orange rickrack for a multitude of projects. And so even though it says bias tape, it is rickrack, and so I thought I'd get that. And then I found this tiny rickrack, which I really like. I really like the small one. It's harder to come by, so any chance I have, I'll get one. And then there's this more of a Christmas type application. This is newer, but it's still vintage. Sometimes in some projects you can use that. Well, no, this is going to be newer, much newer, because it says .com. But it still has that vintage look to it. And that's what threw me off a little bit. Then we have this nylon elastic lace. And I thought this was real pretty. I love the packaging. Excuse me. Sometimes I won't use the packaging. I mean, use the actual item, because I love the way it looks in the packaging so much. And I do have a collection of items. I do collect a lot of different little things. And so it's great to have that in the package. And I like to display it. And both my grandmothers were sewists. And so it reminds me of them whenever I come across some of these items. This was really interesting. I thought this was super cute. And, you know, I think that this could probably be some kind of yarn, but this would be great to use in maybe if you're making some kind of figure, some kind of stuffed figure. I thought that would be wonderful. And I also like the little board it's on. Okay, and then this is just some suede lace. And, you know, this comes in handy, so I thought I'd get that. It's newer, but that's okay. And then finally, for the trims, I found this one here, and this was really interesting. It says it's made in Japan. But it kind of feels almost, I know it's not metal, but the way it's done, it kind of looks like metal. So this would be an interesting application in some of the projects. Now this I might use, even though the packaging is beautiful and it's got the original tag there. But I might use this because I can see how it can apply to different things. Well, actually, there's one more. This is my favorite one of all the trims. This is my favorite, and mainly because of the packaging. This is wool and rayon tape packs, seam binding. So it's a seam binding, and I love the color. But you know, you can go ahead and pull that and just take as much as you need. But I just love the graphics of it. Really cool. Okay, and then there are a few other things that I found at a different shop. Oh, actually, there's two more things that I found there. I did find these, and I'll take one out of the package. These are just containers for buttons, but I'm always, I do have a lot of tiny little things that I store, that I collect and use in my work, and so I thought this would be a great way to store them. because they're slim. They can fit easily in another container. So I think there were a total of maybe like 10 of those. I thought those were cool. And then I think this is the final thing that I bought there. And I found this container, and it has, you know, somewhere, but this is great for, you know, small little things I might need to store. So I'm always looking for practical forms of storage. In another shop, I found a couple more things, and I thought these were really cool. Okay, so I did find some of these staples, and this is, I think, the size. It's a different size. It's for a smaller staple, but not a tiny stapler. So I was glad to find those because I do also collect office supplies, and I just love staplers, and I love the design, and sometimes, you know, the surface, the colors, and so forth. So I was glad to find these. I found this El Marco mark. I don't know how many of you remember these, but I remember this from grade school, and I just always liked the graphics of it. So this is in package and in condition, so that's really cool for my office supply collection. And then those of us that work in paper, you know, found 2 of these cardstock blocks, and so they had a lot of the patterns that I like, simple patterns, some gingham, and some basic colors, the polka dots, and all the different color ranges. So I was happy to find that. I was really happy to find that. Okay, and this is, I think this is, well, I'm not going to say which one it is because they were together. And I don't know if this is this one here. This might just be the plain paper. But these are, you know, linen free, and they're just basic colors. But we can always use some of those. And I got these for a very, very good price. So I was really happy about that. Okay. And last but not least, from that shop, I found these templates for cones, and I thought these were so adorable. And someone had taken one of them out of the package, and so I thought, you know, oh well, I'll just ask to see if they'll price it, which a lot of times they don't. And it's a newer designer, obviously, because, you know, it's got the World Wide Web there, but it's someone by the name of Henny. And I do create, you know, cones for different occasions, birthday, Halloween, Christmas. And so I just was tickled to be able to find these. And I thought the graphics were really cute too. So that's one of them. And then it's just a thin paper. But, you know, I thought the graphics were really cute. And this is another one. Got angels on there. And I would probably take these and use them to cover one of those like paper mache cones. And then this is the packaging that it was in. But this says Pulver, so I don't know. But again, very whimsical, really cute designs. Okay, everyone. So I'd like to thank you for stopping by, and make sure if you like the content, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button, and we'll see you next time. Bye.